This is Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction and Jeff Softly of Softly Electric.
Howdy.
All right, so we were talking about outdoor lighting, and during the break, Jeff said, let's talk about some of the security lighting and where we put the switches, and then I brought up the photo cells that you need to have so it goes on. So let's talk about that. Why don't you go get into that, Jeff?
Okay, so security lighting. As far as I'm concerned, the best type of security lighting you can have is at a residence is a motion activated lighting, where you put it in a strategic location around your house, and it's going to come on in the evening only, because this is when you want your light on a photocell. And usually these motion sensors have photocell embedded technology, so it senses that it won't come on during the daytime. If there's motion activation, it will not energize.
That's good.
Right. So it's only going to energize at nighttime. So these are nice. What I like about motion activated security is it's off, and somebody is on your property that you don't want on there, and they're sneaking around. That light's going to come on automatically. So for them,
it's a warning. They should think twice before they go on your
Exactly.
property. One. And the other thing, by the way, I just want to interject because that's what I do. I know Jeff Brown from Envy Landscape likes me to do that to him, but that's called interrupt, huh? All right. So when I go to take the trash out, I don't have to hit a switch.
No.
It just goes on
it
automatically.
goes on automatically, and it times out after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right?
Not even. I have it set for a minute.
For a minute, yeah.
I don't want to waste my energy.
Yeah, yeah. So I like that as a security measure, and it's a relatively inexpensive way of having security lighting, and it's better than that is a better lighting choice than area lighting. Area lighting tends to be on all the time, all night long. If that's what you want, and whatever your application is, it might work for you. But for the typical residence, I find that motion activated lighting is
Usually that I place those. I'm doing a job for some people that I think we've become friends now. Are you out there, April? Anyway, we're doing a job, and they wanted some outdoor lighting, and we put couple in two strategic locations the floodlights so that they can actually get the light when they take the trash out, or if someone jumps over the fence, it's going to go off.
right.
And I think it's really nice to have that feature. Plus, the way I like to do it is I have an independent switch in the room.
Right.
So in the event that you're, say, okay, I'm going to work in the backyard on a sprinkler. I just got home. I know Kurt's going to come home late at night, and the sprinkler's not going to work, and April's going to be complaining about it. No, she won't do that. But she'll tell him. Anyway, so now he's out there in the dark. All he has to do is flip the switch twice, and then that light will stay on until he
Right.
flips it again.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. And then, so you're not wasting energy. You have access to lighting to stand constantly. Because say you're working on your sprinkler, now you got to go back to the garage to get a wrench, and the light goes out. You don't
Right.
want to do that. So
Yeah. You always want to have an override switch on a motion sensor.
we do that even with our fans too, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. So it's wise to put an override. That way, like Randy said, if you want to have some light out there and you're going to be out there for an extended period of time, you turn that switch off and on real quick, and it's going to set it into the manual mode. When you're done doing whatever you're going to do and you want to put it back in the automatic mode, you turn off the switch for a certain amount of seconds, and it sets itself back into the automatic mode, and you're good to go again.
Okay, so it must be high efficacy to put it out in today's code. So everybody out there listening, you want to go LED or compact fluorescence.
Right.
Are they doing anything else besides those two? Is there anything more high-tech than not yet? Nothing
No.
I know about.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can put, like I said, area lighting out, but area lighting tends to be on all night long unless you put a timer on it. Area lighting, I think, is more, pushing toward the commercial area, where it's required to have lights on all night long.
Like
and
for
not-
tennis court or something.
tennis courts, usually those are on a timer. If you're coming on the court, it's usually a timer somewhere that you manual
and they go
timer.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's some good stuff. What else we want to talk about with regards to lighting? Anything? You said location.
Location, which we talked about, trash can areas, corridors alongside your house, where you have doors that are accessible, windows that are accessible. Front porch, they do make I don't like really to put motion activated fixtures on a front porch. You know, usually your front porch fixtures, you have a switch on it, but you can get light fixtures at your local lighting supply that has the photocell motion activated sensor embedded into the light fixtures. I've installed those over the years.
You just leave it on and it only goes on
Exactly.
when somebody
Yeah,
walks
you
up
just
to
leave
the
that-
door.
you leave
The only
that-
thing is if you like to leave your light on because you're expecting somebody, when it's shining on your address, you can't override that. Those don't override.
Well,
so-
you're going to have a switch in the house typically on your front porch switch. So you would want to, if you decide you were going to put a motion activated, you know, decorative type of light fixture, which they're out there, you know, you would just leave the switch on all the time, and at nighttime, and then it wouldn't come on until somebody actually approached your front door.
Yeah, but if they're driving by looking for your address, I'm just thinking
Well, those don't tend.
you should
to,
have a LED on your address, right?
You should have that. But the light fixtures, the decorative type on your front porch that are motion activated, the sensor is not going to pick up a car going by unless that car, the street is 10 feet in front of your house.
Right.
Typically, it's not. So they're not that sensitive. The other type, that with the head, motion head, those are more sensitive, where they'll pick up traffic, you know, out 40 to 50 feet away.
And you do want to get better quality ones because
Absolutely.
if you get the ones that are, well, I won't say price, if you're too price conscious, but you could get stuck with one that, you know, the light goes on and off all the time because the light actually activates the solar, right? I mean, it turns off and on.
Yeah, the light itself will activate the sensor. So the sensor is being confused by the light fixture, the light bulb that's adjacent to the motion head, the sensor head.
Yep.
So you always, you know,
Hey, what about landscaping? They're going to cut me off in a minute.
talk about landscape lighting. Yeah.
They got a lot of LED out there, don't they?
Yeah, LEDs everywhere now. You know, so
And plus, it's a little safer because, you know, LED low voltage, the way to go in the landscape, by the way, is low voltage.
low
so-
voltage. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And those are always on timers anyway, they go on.
Timers. Yeah. Typically.
But why waste the money just so you can go look at your flower once in a while? You just want it lit up. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I know Kyle's over there looking at me like a goofball, but it's not the first time. All right, this is Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction, Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS.